Hey everybody, Ben here from Timbra Studios, and I'm back with a quick tip for anyone painting trees. So when you're painting a tree, one thing you may notice just in your working habits is that you're kind of painting a big limb or a big branch of that tree, and every now and then just your hands shake a little too much and you got a little bit of a bump in the middle of a branch. Now it's sticking out. It's like, well, it's a lump in the branch, but it looks weird. It's not thin and uniform like everything else. See, I'm actually working on a nice big tree myself, and it occurred to me, I'm like, wait a minute, I have a technique that solves this. So anytime you mess up with that little bump, here's a way to fix it. Okay, so to illustrate this, I'm actually just going to draw right on my table with a paint marker. It's just going to be easier for me. So let's say you have a nice big long branch leading to a tree up on this side. And then you're making that line, all of a sudden you have a section like there. Now this, obviously, doesn't really work. You can try and branch out this way, and you're branching out this way, and you're doing this, and you're making branches. There's another one. So it's kind of easy to get those little bumps. Now one of my favorite things to do with this is, rather than trying to make this thicker, because that only works for so long, is to make a branch that actually crosses over. So it kind of comes up here, then crosses down like that. Same thing with this one. I could kind of come up and have this branch that comes in and out. So you have a bump, whether that be a big bump or a small bump, and then you can kind of just work it into being another branch and arc it up on all of those areas, making that tree a little bit more complex, a little bit more interesting, without really kind of ruining the actual trunk of the tree or the branch by making it thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker, trying to even out that line, because you know what, we've all been there, and then at the end of the day, your little mistake turns into a relatively big one. So if you thought this little tip was useful, hit the like button, get subscribed if you're not already, and this has been from Timbra Studios. See you guys next time. Still wet? Nope. Not that one.